I'm not about the proper question, but it will be the Sahita Kumbhak regarding that which type of what are the four pranayamas are described, or some differentiate of what is the difference between the Surya Veda and in the Yogabeeja and other texts. Like this, one question will become come in the last, means in the December. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. The types of Sahit Kumbhak were there. I given that exam and I did it wrong.
Exactly. So one question will become that, so that I'm telling you, it should be kept in your mind, all the things, so that it will be easy to means immediately by seeing the question you have to choose the correct one. Okay. Okay, let's start the today's topic. What do we have? Only 11 and 12 question. Can anyone tell me what we discussed in the previous class?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Sarika ji, you tell me.
Yeah, we have seen question number 9, the entire process in summary. What are the steps? That one we have seen, and the 10th question.
Can you little bit explain what are the things are there?
Yeah, the question number 9, what is yoga and what is the procedure of yoga practices was the question. And the entire process was explained how to do it. It is first sit in Vajrasana, then practice Shakti Chalana or Nauli to soften the Kundali. Then we need to do all the pranayama with the mudra bandhas. Then the sadhaka's kundalini awakens and it pierces the Brahma Grandhi or the Sushumna Nadi. And by practicing this way, Grandhis which are present in the backbone are pierced. And after prana enters into Sushumna Nadi, there is a sensation which is like itching or ant creeping. So that is a indication that prana has entered the Sushumna. So after undergoing this experience, yogi should realize that the Kundalini awakened and prana flow through the Sushumna Nadi or Brahma Nadi.
Yes.
Then in that state, he is nearing the attainment of complete siddhi by practice of yoga. And all chakras are also activated one by one and reaching at the Sahasrara. So, on piercing the Rudra Grandhi, the prana and mind are known as meeting the Shiva Shakti. Yogi reaches the Shiva state of moksha. In this, the moon, sun, Jiva, Brahma combine into one. Yogi is established.
Thank you, Sarika ji. Okay, thank you. You have explained very well. Now, Sakshi ji, you continue after this.
Ma'am, I didn't follow her. कहाँ पे खत्म
Why?
की मैं?
All of you should be activate now. Okay.
Until sun, moon, and Jiva Brahma join to become oneness. The next is like yogi established in yoga, attaining siddhi.
Yes. Can you now?
The what was the word? Nath Sanket. Till there?
No, no.
No, I think before that.
Okay,
You see this yogi, yeah.
Okay, Sarika ji. Lipalika ji, you just explain. Sakshi ji, be attentive. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I was doing something else.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Then yogi established into yoga and attained complete siddhi. Then yogi beyond the three modes of prakriti, that is sattva, tama, rajas. And yes, then a backbone called Vajranadi And Susumna, we know Vishwadharini because it has 21 fragments like gems. So then, Susumna started from Manipura to Sahasrara Chakra. Then after that, 9 doors closed. Means when Rechak vanished, attained of the Kevala Kumbhaka Siddhi. Then sadhaka reached the last of siddhi, that is Paschimadara, means Sahasrara Chakra.
Yes.
Then only through the Paschimadara, the prana breath flow to all 72,000 nadis. Means prana only flow through the Paschimadara.
Yes.
On reaching this stage, a yogi having power to stay in one position for a long time. Then now yogi has vanished Rechak and Purak. This symptom called Natha Sanket or Siddhi Sanket.
Yes.
This is the best one among 8 million of Sanket by Adinath. So we should keep it secret.
Very good, Vipalika ji.
This
And
completed.
yes, yes. Question number 9 is completed here. So, if one person or one sadhak will be reached in the Nath Sanket or Siddhi Sanket, what it mean?
Means Rechak and Purak vanished, only Keval Kumbhak is attained.
Okay, Rajeshwari ji, can you tell me what do you mean by this?
Uh, so, ma'am, in the Keval Kumbhaka, the merging of the Purak and Rechak happens. They are stabilized, and the sadhak attains the Keval or the exclusive Kumbhaka Siddhi, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay.
That, yes, that one is called the ultimately the Keval Kumbhak Siddhi, which is here described as the Nath Sanket or Siddha Sanket. Okay. Okay, now Karthik ji is there. Karthik sir, can you explain me about the 10th number of question? 10th question. What is that? What is the question and what is its answer?
Madam, I not gone through until 10th. I have completed only fifth 5 question.
Yesterday we discussed. Now, what you understand, you just tell me. Only 10th question, what we discussed? What it
What
is?
are the four types of yogas we have discussed?
Yes. What are that? What are the 4 types?
Karma, Jnana, Mahayoga, and Hatha Yoga and Raja Yoga. Mantra
No,
Yoga.
exactly what type of or what are the 4 types of yoga? I'm just asking.
Karma Yoga,
Karma.
Jnana Yoga, Mahayoga.
No, it is in the fast light in we discuss, but generally in the yesterday class, what we discuss. Okay, Saxiji, can you tell me what are the 4
Yes,
sequence?
ma'am. Mantra Yoga, Hatha, Laya, and Raja Yoga.
Okay, what do you understand from mantra yoga?
That
Explain here.
when you're asking me, ma'am, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. When we inhale, like there is a sound ha and sa. So when we inhale, we do ha sound, and when we exhale, it produces the sa sound. And when we are doing mantra yoga, this ha and sa got reversed and it become soham.
Very good.
Yeah. So matlab we start chanting soham in mantra
Yes.
yoga.
Okay, very good.
Madam,
Now,
this is also, ma'am, this is also called the some Ajapa Japa Gayatri.
yes,
Anna,
yes,
ma'am?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
yes, yes. Ajab, ajab.
Ma'am, just out
Yes.
of curiosity, I'm asking, can you explain it little bit to me? What is Soham Hamsa? Like, I've heard about it, but never, never get explanation of this. Like, how we will inhale her and how we will exhale sa.
It is only through the experience you can feel. But okay, anyone want to explain this one?
मैम आई द वे आई अंडरस्टैंड दिस इनहेलेशन का साउंड थोड़ा ह की तरह रहता है. इट विल बी लाइक वेव्स ऑफ द सी मैम. So
Yes.
that subtle sound, if we focus, when there are no other sounds, we can hear that, ma'am. Maybe Karthik is raising his hand. He may be explaining better.
Yes, yes.
In
Okay.
Geranda Samhita, it have given clear explanation that when we inhale, it is feel we will make a sound of so. When we exhale, we will make a sound of hum. It is known as soham. In all, we will make that soham to 21,600 times per day.
Yes, yes. It is based on theoretical basis what Rajeshwariji and Karthikji is telling. That is true. But here it is also present in the theoretically form in the Yogabeeja. But actually, if you want to experience it, you just go through your breath and check whether that sound will become or not. Just when you're doing any prayer or during any classes time, you just check that same sound will become. Okay, when this Soham is talking about, we are considering Soham, that only when you go through regular practices, after that only these siddhas are writing this text, right? So after experience the things, then they will write this text, whether it is Karan Singha or whatever the Yogabeeja or whatever the things are discussed about Soham, all the things are written on the experience. If you exactly want to know what is Soham, how it will become, so generally means without awareness, what we are taking the breath, that is Hamsa. If we, in the understanding point of view, want to know it, without any awareness, when you are taking, now we are taking without awareness, then that is the Hamsa sound. Inhale, Ha, and exhale, that is Sa. Okay. But when awareness will be developed, automatically your breathing pattern will be changed little bit. Because when everything, where whatever you are doing in your action, when awareness will be added, that is the way what you are doing the action, that will be changed little bit or more effective. When this perfection will become in the breath, and you are taking full breath properly with the awareness, automatically that sound will be created, that is your Soham sound. Okay, how much I experience, I'm just explaining you. Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. So, like, we, the beginners, and I mean me, I can also experience this soham by putting awareness into the breath.
Yes, yes, obviously. Why not?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. If you, I don't know how many of you go through the uh, what sky Sudarshan Kriya practice. Anyone is here who experienced that one, Sudarshan Kriya? It is the breathing technique which is developed by the Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. No. Okay.
I do Isha ka Sambhavi Mahamudra, ma'am.
Okay. In that Sudarshan Kriya, there is gentle, means your commanding, the instruction will be given that you have to feel that so and hum. In the same way, maybe it will be added in the other techniques, whatever the other gurus are developing. So in that way, we are experienced who are joining that session or any that practices, automatically that things will be developed. Okay.
And is Sudarshan Kriya is a part of our traditional text, or just some yogi has developed it by himself? Matlab,
Some
it's a
yogis
modern one. It's a modern one
literally
or a traditional one?
Soham is present in every yogic techniques. Like how many things uh, I attend the class, not only in the Sudarshan Kriya, different, I don't remember the names, different two techniques also there. There also they telling about the Soham. So according to that point of view, I'm telling you, when your experience, your awareness will be developed in your breath, that will be create your Soham sound. Okay. Okay, by the way, it is not here, you just try to do. Okay. Okay, let's okay, Rajeshwari ji, quickly you just give a review of the other three yoga after mantra yoga.
Yes, ma'am. Next comes the Hatha Yoga, ma'am, where the solar nadi is represented by her and lunar nadi is represented by her. Okay.
Yes.
So when we do a good practice, the Ida and Pingala get purified, and the prana breath starts flowing through the middle nadi, ma'am. All the imperfections will be removed, ma'am. Next
Yes.
comes the Laya Yoga, where there is a union of Kshetra and Kshetrajna, that is the Jiva plus Parmeshwara. And this developing of oneness will end the duality, ma'am. The Gandvana Vighataha, something even Patanjali says. Then the Raja Yoga, ma'am, Rajas plus Retas, union of illumination plus semen. It attains the Ashta Siddhi, Anima, Mahima, Garima, Laghima, all of that, ma'am. So when it comes to what is Rajas, Rajas means goddess, women element which is coming out during the menstrual flow. And in the yoni of men, there is something called Mahakshetra where the Rajas is present. Its color is like two flowers which they have mentioned, ma'am. Japa, Basia, Latifolia, and Banduk, ma'am. This
Yes.
much we learned yesterday. Thank you,
Yes.
ma'am.
Very good. Okay, these are the things we discuss in the question number 9 and 10. My screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, madam.
Okay. So let's come to the 11 and 12 question. So it will be this is just in short how many questions are there. I'm just preparing for you that what are the questions and what are the main things it is here in the answers that I'm highlighted here. Okay, that we will discuss in the last. First, come to our 11 question.
I think ninth is the most biggest, ma'am. All the techniques, everything.
Yes, yes. All the yoga, what are the practices and what are the things, the main bij or main seed in the question number 9. That is okay of the yoga bij. So here, question number 11, especially. What is the question? After knowing about all the what are the practices of the yoga techniques and the different type of yoga, now question is arise that how one will be get the moksha in which way? Okay, so here it is described. Question is putting by the goddess Parvati that what is the mean by kakmat and markatmat? Kakmat means here it is talking about the crow path. What is that? And markat math means the monkey path. What is that? That is the what is the comparison and what is the differentiation between this kakmat and markat math? So Larsiba is describing this is nothing. This is the sadhana principles. How one will be do its his sadhana. That is the way it is defined in two ways. Okay, how one will be do the sadhana and get that moksha, that is the path in which path you if you are going through, then you will get the moksha, that is described in the kakamat and markatmat. If you are able to see here, then here it is written that in sadhana principles arrow marks two are there, means kakamat and markatmat, means two way. But this two's destination is what? That is the moksha or salvation. Both two will be giving you the same. The result means moksha and salvation. Then what is the difference? Let's describe here. Kakamat. Kakamat means crow path. What is that? So due to irregularity and careless in yoga sadhana, the yogi attains new body by virtue of his previous sadhana. In the next breath, he meets Guru and continues sadhana in next one. Okay, that means here it is talking about that one yogi, if he is discontinue his sadhana and not doing it regularly, or due to different materialistic world, maybe he lost his mind and just engaged themselves to the another one, like the reading of the scriptures, that things. Then what happened, that while doing his, because of his karmas, he again take a bath of the yogi in the next bath. And when he get the blessings from his guru, then only he get that moksha or salvation. Why it is taking the example of kakmat? Huh? How the crow will be flying over the one tree to another tree. If suppose there is many trees are there and fruits everywhere, but what happened to the crow? Crow will be fly from one tree to another tree, and suppose one fruit he just taking, but again he is just seeing to the another tree. Again he will be fly away to the another tree. Okay, but what happened in the monkey case? Markatmat. Markatmat is it talking about? What will be monkey? What is the nature of monkey? If you seen a monkey, what happened? The monkey, if monkey will be seen any fruits in a tree, what he need to do? Only by jumping from one branch to another branch, his target is clear, that I want that fruit from that tree. So he just started jumping and just climbing on the tree. He just reached that state and catch that fruit for his requirement. In the same way, what Markatmat, yogi will be continuous gradual progress during one bath, okay, and attain siddhi after long practice, and start sadhana in initial stages and crossing many hurdles by and by, attains the highest siddhi, that is called moksha. Means here Markatmat is specially if we because we are already completed total yogis, here we can say that Markatmat specially talking about the yogis who are just continue their sadhana in the initial to get that moksha state. But if we go through the Kakmat, it is talking about the Jnani, that who are only in their knowledge, but after they, when they understand that moksha is cannot achieve through these scriptures, then only they started the yoga practices. What are the practices is described in the Yogabeeja. But for this yoga practices, they need a guru. When they go through the guru and take the blessing of the guru, after that they will get that siddhi, that is the moksha or salvation. Okay, so both way will be give you the same moksha and salvation, but kakmat is uh, the way where you delay your and get the moksha. But markatmat is talking about if you continue your practices, then you will get the moksha in one bath. Okay, I hope clear. Yes, all of you clear about this too, or
Yes,
anyone having doubts?
No, ma'am.
Yes. So after getting moksha or salvation, what happened? Ego remains removed in the body like hardness of comfort remain after his melting into the air. Means when one will be follow any one way, either kakmat, crow's path or monkey's path, they finally they reach the moksha state. So what happened after getting the moksha state? Ego removed. It is already discussed in class also. So it is giving an example that like how the kampor, have you seen the kampor? It is its smell is very uh, it is used. What is the use of kampor? Have you seen? White
yeah,
color
we do.
circle.
Harti
Aarti.
dete na ma'am, Harti.
Yes, for arti purpose. In the same way, here it is talking about the kampor is hard, but what happened? Melting. After melting the kampor, it will be fly away in the air. In the same way, unknowingly how ego will become inside the body. In the same way, when you get the moksha, the ego will be removed in the body. Okay, here giving a comparison between ego and kampor. The kampor will be fly away or melt in the air, and it is not there in the particular where we store it, because it will be melted. In the same way, the ego will be removed in the body when it is will be go through the this mata, means this path, either kak path or markat path. Okay, then he remains completely free and become Viswarupa and achieves the state of Jivan Mukta, or sadhak becomes a Mahayogi. Okay, after reaching this state, that state is called Jivan Mukta state, and that sadhak, that yogi will be become converted in the Mahayogi. Okay.
So
Next.
basically, they are not. Shiva is not negating the Jnani path also, no, ma'am. Both will
Yes,
lead to
yes.
salvation is how he's concluding now. Okay, ma'am.
Yes, yes, yes. Lord Shiva is telling that the both way is correct way. If you go through it, also that is also correct. And if you go through the crow path, that is also correct. Okay. Because ultimately, they both will be give you the salvation or moksha. But only difference is crow's path will be give you after long time, means by taking the next bath, or maybe one will be take many baths, then he or she will be reach that state. But in markat path, in one bath you will attain that salvation or moksha. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
all of you clear this one,
Yeah.
or
So,
anyone
ma'am,
having?
can we
Yes,
say Kakamat is like the Yoga Prashta in Bhagavad Gita?
yes, yes, yes. In that
Okay.
way
Okay.
we can consider. Okay. Same things are discussed in all the text, only we need to link. Okay, how it will be easy for you, you just link it. Yes, anyone having any doubt in this slide or in this question?
No, ma'am.
No.
This only I didn't understand, ma'am. That okay, I understood the concept, but what does it mean? Ego remains removed in the body like hardness of camphor. I didn't get that, ma'am.
Okay. Like how a body will be bind with the ego. Okay. That is compared with the hardness. Ego is like the hardness of the compost. Okay, it will be present in the kampur, because how kampur will be identified because of his hardness. In the same way, body will be identified because of the ego. In the previously we seen that because of ignorance it will be bind with the ego. Yes or no? So in the same way, when body will be go through the practices and attain this salvation, the in the body, that body or that self becomes pure. Yes or no? Why it is
Yeah,
called
got
as
it.
pure? Because all the ego, all the impurities will be removed. In the same way, when kampur, the hardness is there, that will be identified with that hardness. When it will be melting into the air, that is only give you the smell. That is nothing is there. Because actual work of the kampur, what? To give that smell, or either you are using in which way, that work will be done, but hardness is absent there. In the same way, the body will be achieve that salvation without the remove of the ego only. Yes.
Yeah, got it, ma'am. Now got it.
Okay. Next is question number 12. So question number 12, last question of the goddess Parvati, what she is putting towards the Lord Shiva, that what is siddhi and how it will be the useful in yoga. We are already seen in the siddhi that after kundali will be awakened, different type of siddhis they will be get. So specially it is talking about the asta siddhi. Okay. So by giving this answer, Lord Shiva is telling, oh beauteous Parvati, your query is completely relevant and logical. Now listen, its clarification. The supernatural powers what the yogi and sadhak will be get during the sadhana, that is called siddhis. Okay, So during the completion of the sadhana, what the supernatural powers they get, that is called here siddhis. The siddhis can be divided into two categories according to their ways. That first one is imaginative. Imaginative, what is that called? Now, the siddhis which are attained by carrying experiments. Okay, if one will be not follower of any type of yoga practices, but just that siddhis will be attained by the carrying out different experiments. Experiments in the sense by the using different type of chemicals or using of different medicines or during special sadhana on the occasion of, like here it is described that Ekadasi or Amavasya or eclipse. In these times when one person, one sadhak will be do this type of experiment on these days, or as well as by the using of chemicals or different type of medicines, or by particular mantras we can take and doing any tapa, then that type of siddhis, by doing these experiments on these days, whatever he achieve. Okay, so that siddhis here it is talking that siddhis are called imaginative siddhis. Okay, so because it is a imaginative series, so this is less powerful and temporary, because you are just get that siddhi only by the experiments or by doing the special on that day only. So how it will be continue with you for a long day. Okay, so here let's try to state about this siddhis, that when one person is not following the proper path and doing only by focusing on particular siddhi, whatever he just do. Okay, here the focus is only to get the siddhis. Okay, but if you go through the unimaginative, next one what we have, unimaginative, here the yogi's ambition or goal is to attain the moksha. But here the person who is trying to achieve this siddhis, their goal are they just want to get this siddhis and following these rituals, whatever these are. Okay, so these are called imaginative siddhis, and these are very less powerful and also temporary. And again, Lord Shiva is to say that these siddhis cannot be attained without these methods also. Okay, these siddhis one will be achieved without these methods also. One can achieve these siddhis. How then? So here describe about the second siddhis. What is that? Unimaginative. Unimaginative siddhis means the yogi who is not wishing any siddhis and continues his sadhana with devotion and enjoying the supreme bliss by self-realization and remaining observed in yoga. Okay, attain many siddhis automatically. That is called unimaginative. Okay, simply for understanding purpose, if we want to understand imaginative and non-imaginative, imaginative means the particularly in the specific by the supporting of a special experiments or by doing any japas and mantras, or in a particular day, if you doing some sadhana, then that is called your imaginative siddhis. Okay, why? Because the purpose is there is to get that siddhi we are doing this puja or the whatever the things or you are doing. Okay, or you are just continue that start jumping on some mantras. But here the yogi who is just continue his sadhana in the yoga path with his devotion, because here the aim and the goal is to get moksha or liberation. Okay, well, by this purpose, when someone is doing his sadhana, continue his sadhana, and then automatically that person will get some siddhis. That is called unimaginable. Okay, so here Lord Shiva is also telling that by getting this siddhis, one should not be busy on that siddhis by have you seen some persons are there when they are getting this type of siddhis, They just try to experiment whether it will be correct one or not, whether I got that siddhi actually or not. They just try to experiment, and they just try to show their powers to the ordinary people. They are just missed out in their siddhis, and they also not achieve that moksha state. That is also Lord Shiva is trying to tell. So don't be misuse your siddhis. If you got, though that is not your goal. Your goal is moksha. So you have to, after getting this siddhis, you must be continue your sadhana till you reaches the highest state. Okay. So these siddhis are unlimited treasures of Lord Shiva, and they are permanent. These siddhis are permanent and possessing innumerable power. Means it is more powerful, and it is permanent in the state. It is always with you when one will be continuing his sadhana. When the chitta of a yogi becomes free from various impurities, only then this siddhis appears. Okay. So when this siddhis will become in a yogi or in a sadhak, that when chitta of a yogi becomes free from various impurities. When it will be happen? When the kundalini will be awakened. In that state, all the impurities all automatically destroyed. At that state, one will be get this type of siddhis. The best siddhi is unimaginative, which are attained through Mahayoga. Mahayoga means when all the yogas will be combined together, Mantra Yoga, Hatha Yoga, Laya Yoga, then Raja Yoga. After that, you will achieve that unimaginative siddhis. Okay, and sadhak also called as here Mahayogi, attain supreme state. By following the Mahayoga, he just get the unimaginative siddhis, and that sadhak will be converted into Mahayogi and attains the supreme state. The Mahayogi constantly illuminate without any wish, and this is the true evidence of siddhi in yoga. Okay, without any wish, he just continue his sadhana and get that moksha state. Then this one is this nature will be the true evidence of the siddhi in the yoga. Okay. Next, those here it is giving on another example to understand it properly, that how unimaginative siddhi will be work in the how it will be play, what are the roles will be in the yogi life or sadhak life. Here it is giving the example that those pilgrims visiting Kasi. Okay, if any person is trying to visit the Kasi, then automatically that when you start travel towards the Kasi, you will go through various places of the pilgrimage. Means different other dharmic place that will be, or that will be like Kasi, you will be go through it. Different places are there. Okay, but your aim is to achieve the Kasi state. Okay. Similarly, the Mahayogi in aspiring for moksha or salvation automatically attain many siddhis. Okay, but your goal should be clear that you want to get the moksha, not the siddhi. If you want to get the moksha state, if your goal is moksha, then automatically many siddhis will be come in your way or in your path. Automatically you get that siddhis. Okay, in the same way, how if you are visiting to the Kasi, there are different places, various places of pilgrimage will be there, that will be go through it. Okay, so yogis should not wish to take advantage of any of these siddhis, thus attain on the yoga path. That we are discussing. One should not be missed out by this siddhis. When one will be get this type of powers, he just try to do the experiment on this siddhis, whether it will be actually work or not. Okay. So yogi should not wish to take advantage of this siddhis and must be continue his sadhana in the yoga path. As an expert, goldsmith identify the gold by examining its specific characteristics. Similarly, the yogi is recognized by virtue of his possession of some siddhis automatically. Okay, So that siddhis will be the identification of the yogi. But that here Lord Shiva is trying to clear that because of getting this siddhi, one should not be miss out. He should be continue his sadhana. After getting that state, then he may be used it for the others. Okay. The sadhak who does not possess any siddhi should be considered like an ordinary person. Okay, who are not continue his sadhana, then that person will not get that type of siddhis. Then they should be considered here as the ordinary person. The yogi whose body has become immortal as a result of attainment of siddhis, that sadhak is liberated while living. While living in this world also, that sadhak become liberated. What do you mean by liberated? That body is here, but self is combined with that supreme self. That state he got. Okay. So what are the siddhis? The astasiddhis we already discussed many times. Anima, Mahima, Garima, Ladima, Prapti, Prakamya, Sutto and Vasitva. Anima means he is that power that he becomes small. Very small he can make his body in the small creature. And also in the Mahima means big. Anything, any vignatic form or any heavy is the Garima, and in the Lagima is the lightness, heaviness, lightness, and Prapti means ability to get the things without any what the Prapti will be. Prapti is the one type of power in the yogi that he got that type of ability to get the things, anything can be achieved by that sadhak. And prakamya means ability to live underwater. Okay, that have power that he must be live in underwater. If you've seen different type of programs that one races will be do the meditation underwater. So it is true that that type of siddhis will be get in the yogi state. Okay. And isitwa means lordship. Whatever they are telling in their words, that will be going to be true. That type of power in the isitwa. Okay, whatever they are telling to the others, that will be becoming true. And anywhere they can, vasitva means control of the other people's mind. Okay, they have that type of power, they can control over the mind of the persons also as well as animals. I mean, if you hear different type of story that one disease is there, they just oh, the tiger will become too near the that disease. How it will be possible? We know that tiger or lion, they are the harmful. But here it is talking on because that type of cities they have that they can do the control over their mind as well as persons as well as peoples and as well as the animals. Okay, these are the Ashtasiddhi. And last conclude what Lord Shiva is trying to say. Till this slide, all of you clear? 12 question is till this slide. Yeah.
Ma'am, Isitto means lordship. Isitto, that siddhi means yogi, whatever yogi will tell to anyone, that will be true.
Yes, yes. That will be true. Okay.
No,
That
Ishitwa
have
is
any that
lordship,
have
right?
power. Yes.
Ishitwa is that he has the capacity, like when he talks, everybody will follow him, right? Not it's
Yeah.
coming true. Everybody will obey him like that. Yes.
No, lordship means what will be the yes, in that sense, if you try to understand that is also correct, and this one also, because when you do any worship of the god, what happened? You are giving any because of your wanting, you are just worship that particular god. But when that god will be happy on you, what happened? Whatever your desires are there, that they are becoming true your all the desires. In that way, whatever the isita means here, if you are try to understand that lordship means here the goddess power. Okay, that type of power one have that he can blessed if anyone that will becoming true. Okay, whatever the things are there. Yes.
Ma'am, if that yogi bless, then it will be true, whatever he will say. But
Yes.
if, yes, ma'am, means otherwise you can say, means whatever he say, means in that way, it will be not true. But
Yeah.
it's depends upon pleasing of guru, no, sorry, pleasing of yogi.
Yes. Yes. That's type of power. Yes. Any more? I hope all of you understand what do you mean by imaginative and unimaginative. It is clear?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Okay. So last conclude what Lord Shiva is trying to say here. Oneness which achieved between the individual soul and supreme soul become liberated. Okay, when these two will be get merged to each other and become one, the Khetra and Khetragya, or the individual soul or supreme soul, okay, and Jiva and Paramatma, that is called the liberated, and achieves Brahma form. He acquires completely different qualities as compared to normal individual. So obviously, who is living, who continue his sadhana, doing all type of yoga practices, after that state he will get this state, na? Then how it will be compared with the normal soul or normal individual soul? Because normal individual soul is bound with the ignorance and ego. So that is the mostly it is different qualities as compared to the normal individual soul. So, O Parvati, I have revealed to you this knowledge of yoga. This knowledge of yoga is specially talking about the Yogabeeja out of sheer love. So this knowledge should be kept secret from the devils who are not interested. It is written in every text that who are not interested, who are devils type of characters, we should not release this knowledge to them because they are not interested. They will misuse it. Okay, so it should be kept secret. The persons who are devotees of Shiva and possess moral values are actual persons to get this knowledge. Suppose you need to give this knowledge who are real devotees of the Shiva and possess moral values. Okay, that person is the right person whom you should give this knowledge, and this knowledge is called the Yoga Beach. Okay, this knowledge, what is this knowledge is called? This is called the Yoga. So, lastly, Goddess Parvati is telling that, oh Lord Sankara, all my doubts have been removed now after receiving the knowledge of this Yoga Beach. Okay, so this is your Yoga Beach. It will be completed today. If anyone having any doubt, can ask me. Yes.
Madam, can you send that book PDF?
Actually, I already sent yesterday, but I think sir will be not share with you today. I'm already before the class. I already sent to the sir again and means remind sir to share. Okay, so today mostly
Okay,
it will
madam.
be share. I think
Is it in English version or Hindi version, madam?
it is what I am showing you. It is English version, na?
Okay, madam.
That English
No,
version
madam,
alone.
but I have seen that book in online and all. Some Hindi transliteration was there. That's why I asked
No,
you.
in the book there is all means Hindi and English both are there. Okay, in one book. That is one book where English and Hindi translation both are present there in the Yoga
Okay,
Beach.
madam. Okay.
One book. I
That book
already
is
shared, I
already
think.
uploaded. That book is already there in the drive.
Yes, yes. I'm already sent that book in the I think in the second class or first class. After the first class, I already shared that book. Please go through the book. Yes. Anyone having any Sakshi ji? Are you joined from the two device?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. Anyone having any doubt, then please ask me. That means all of you understand today's session.
आज नहीं है मैम, I will ask कल.
कल नहीं आएगा.